plug this in. There we go. Clean the lens a little bit. Okay. I'm just setting up a different thing so I can try and see the chat on an old phone. It says sign into chat, but will I still see the messages even though I'm not signed in? I guess I'll find out. I'll just leave it on there. Right. Just got to take a thingy photo, a thumbnail photo. Got to take a thumbnail photo because I'm trying to record a YouTube video at the same time as doing part of the stream, so it's going to be a little bit tricky, but I've done it before. I'm going to inconspicuously hold this remote in my hand. I'm going to hold this up like this. I'll probably have to delete the remote later, I suppose. Oh, I can see the I can see the YouTube, the stream camera on the streaming. Okay, let's try this again. So look. My hand's blocking a lot of it. Might just do one-handed. So look, I can do that. Yeah, it should work. It'll stay down with a slight wind. I'll get it closer to the bottom, maybe it'll stay there. Oh, Jesus. Oh no, that's rain. It wasn't meant to rain. Let's see how bad it gets. It's passing right over, so hopefully it won't be like that. Let's see what that looks like. Hey Steph. Thanks, I hope so. Hey Juan, how's it going? There we go, that's a good thumbnail. Right, it is raining right now. We're going to continue before I panic and shut everything away, but I might put something over the top of my camera for the moment. Whoops. Oh, I can see the chat on here, that's good. Alright. I don't have anything to put over my camera. I'll get a jacket. Yeah, just a really tiny bit, so I'm just hoping it will go away. There's loads of the sun is out, so I'm thinking it's just going to go right over. But yeah, I'm just going to get my jacket to put over my camera for a bit, just in case. Right. I just put a waterproof jacket over my camera, so hopefully, hopefully that'll stop it from getting too wet. I mean, it looks really good, just a little bit of cloud. So I think as soon as this big cloud passes, it'll be fine for the moment. Anyway, we'll see. I was going to put the gazebo up, but I didn't bother. Maybe I'm going to live to regret that. We'll see, won't we? Right. I want to draw the outline of this on here now. The lower one there looks very good. I might have to spin it around. Spin it around. Let's have a look. Hey Follerin, it's raining. Would you believe it? That's why I'm saying dang it. There we go, that's fine. But it's not that bad. I'm just waiting for this cloud to pass over. That way. Let's have a look. Yeah, there's loads of blue skies, those bits of cloud there. I think it'll be fine. I think it'll be fine. Oh yeah, that's true. Your face joke would be a little bit on the nose, wouldn't it? On this one. I may have found your kryptonite. I just always make I just carve massive heads from now on. That's it. That's all I'm going to do. You got snow still. You what's on the nose? You're on the nose. How do you like that? Alright, just got to draw this template on here. You know what's on the nose? Oh, my face. Yeah. Alright, bit of recording time while I trace this head around here. Whoops. I didn't do it. Right, we'll just zoom in a bit for this bit. Found it. Alright, Pauline, enjoy your sleep. Thanks for saying hi. I'll catch you later. So, you know, there's a good trick here. You can get a bigger head out of a piece of wood if you make the person bald, because there's less volume for the hair. And also, it means you don't have to carve hair. And hair is very annoying to carve. So you get a double whammy there. So you just make all your characters bald, then you haven't got to worry about it. There we go. Okay, it's raining a bit more now. Is that hail? I believe it's hail. Right, I'm going to get my good camera in the shed. I'm going to try and protect the phone. Alright, 1 second. Hey Rail, yeah, but I don't know if you can tell or not, but we got hail. So I'm just protecting my phone for a bit, and I've packed away. It's like snowy hail, that's weird. It's halfway between. I'm protecting my phone at the moment, because it's not a very big cloud, so it's going to pass over in a minute. Let me see if I can catch one of these things. Can you see that? It's hard for me to show you really. Hang on. It's like really light hail. It's halfway between hail and snow. Oh shit, my remote's there. Hang on. Oh, the extension leads here as well. I suppose I've got to keep that in mind. Oh, it's gone back to rain now. For anyone who's here, I'm not carving at the moment because I'm trying to protect my camera from the rain that has just suddenly started, even though there wasn't meant to be any. So I'm just standing here like an idiot over my camera, and the cloud is going to pass soon. I don't know if you can't really see. There is some blue sky. You can see, all you can see is white cloud there, but there is some blue sky now coming up, so I will be able to stop in a minute. But I have an extension lead out here and this camera, so I have to defend it. Right, I'll be done. Okay, we might be ready. Oh, everything's so wet. I'll give it the old t-shirt clean. And put my jacket over the extension lead. Okay. Right. Oh man. Right, where was I? I just finished doing the outline, so I guess we can just do start the carving now. There we go. All right. Okay, let's do it. Oh God. All right, just got to do one more thumbnail picture, then we can start. I've got this mini chainsaw. Let's get some oil in it. Hang on. Alright. Just going to hold it up here and take a photo like this. That was a very quick one, didn't mean to do that. Let's hold up. Just got to lower you guys for a second while I take a picture here. Hello? Why didn't that? Oh, it must just be. Alright, that's good. Alright. Pick you guys up again. There we go. Right, let the carving begin. Whoops. Oh dear. There we go. We should start this up. You know what? We need to chisel this, I think. Let me get a chisel. Wow, that's messy. Good thing about doing it like this is that I can saw away at the kind of awkward grain, and then use the weakness of the wood, which is, you know, the way the grain travels, just to break some bits off, like this. There we go. Whoops. God damn. Okay, let's keep going. Just got to be careful I don't dip down too far. It's another problem. Try and clean my jacket up. Alright, we'll stop recording for a bit because I can get into the meat of this a bit more. do is draw the head on the other side as well, just to make sure I'm not going too far or whatever. Just got to figure out roughly where the nose is. Here somewhere. That should do. Normally I'd measure lots of different points on a face, but because this head can only really fit in one place on this bit of wood, I don't have to do that really. Start trying to cut it from the other side anyway. There's a knot right here. Sometimes if you go sideways through it, it helps a bit. Okay. Just trying to think, because the thing of the chainsaw keeps hitting, this bit keeps hitting there, so I guess if I come up here, I don't know what it'll cut up here like this, but I guess we can find out. Ow, that was painful. Alright. I don't know how long this battery's going to last. I have got two, but I guess we'll see. Really big knot right there. A literal branch in there. I mean, I guess that's what a knot is. An actual branch in there. Yeah, you get that sometimes, especially on wood like this. This is just like construction grade pine, so I just wanted to test out my chainsaw. It's not that far up in there. Let's do a bit more. Try and come in this way. Some of that off. Maybe I'll record for a bit in a minute. Let me just get some of this off and I'll do it. I see another dark cloud. That's not good. At least I know after I finish the stream today, this is going to be a bit lighter to carry back into the shed, so I'm not going to leave it out here. We've probably taken off, I don't know, a quarter of a kilo so far. I don't know, not very much. I'm going to record a little bit more to see where that cloud is going. I think it's going to miss me. I'll show you. Look. See that rain cloud, but there's some blue there, so I think we'll be okay. We'll have to see. I don't think many birds are going to be in that birdhouse right now. Right. Going to record a bit for YouTube. You can put your you know, your streams straight into YouTube and that, but I like to try and get a better quality picture because, you know, a lot of this is, well, not a lot of it, like 95% of the video is visual, I suppose. So I like to get a good quality picture as well as I can. I'm just going to saw a little bit and then chisel it off, just for the camera for a second, and then we'll go back to normal. I'm just going to put more oil on this. All right, okay. I know I'm probably in your way right now with the camera, but I just want to do this shot. Okay. Move out of the way for a bit. Okay. Got to figure out how I'm going to colour this bit because the you know, like the engine part, the motor, sorry, keeps getting in the way. I'll have to come up this way. I don't know how well it'll cut like this. I think we tried, but let's try again. Seems pretty good. Straight up. It's just a bit wibbly. Yes, pretty good. Okay, not bad. Not bad. Let's do a bit more. I'm sort of drifting a bit inwards, I've noticed. Might be a bit too much, so let's try and take some off the top here. Yeah, let's do a bit by bit. This is annoying me, I've got to get it out of there. There we go. Yeah, I've gone down quite deep there, but I think it'll be okay. We'll see. We're going to find out. How long have we been streaming for? 40 minutes, okay. Probably about another hour and a half of streaming, I would say. As if the chainsaws stick around for that long. The battery, I mean, this one's equal to on. Still says 4, but I don't believe that. Alright. try just coming straight down with the chainsaw. What is this? A bit of grass or something. There we go, I think that'll work. And we can just knock everything off from the side, I guess. Let's do that. Ow. Hey Kilroy, how's it going? I'm gonna take my jacket off for a bit. It's a bit cold, but hopefully with some chiseling and stuff I can keep myself warm. Let's see how it goes. I just want to check my battery power on my phone. It's fine, okay. Almost swallowed some wood shards. Not bad, thanks Kilroy. How about you? You still making stuff? Oh Jesus, come on. Okay. It's flying at my face. Right, let's get another couple of camera shots here. While we're taking this stuff off. Still making stuff? A model of the Lady Washington. What's that? Is it a boat? Oh, okay. Yeah, is it a boat? Sounds like one. Just got to keep changing the angle of that camera to try and get the right shot. Yeah, it's a boat. Oh, okay. if you've never recorded a YouTube video before and you're wondering the kind of stuff it takes to keep changing angles all the time, this is it. This is what I'm doing right now. I've done shots from about 3 different angles, so. Whoops. I keep clicking on different things. Right. Just going to try and kind of carve a bit of this off with the chainsaw, because I was trying to do chainsaw carving, so let's just see if I can ease a little bit off here with the chainsaw. Try and maybe use the chisel to take it out from the side. See how that goes. Like I was doing before. Yeah, it's better. I think I'm okay. I thought I might have gone too deep, but I think I'm okay. Hitting out from the side like this is a lot easier when you've got loads of little cuts down there, because it just breaks off a lot easier. Okay, alright, let's go further down and start working out the nose. That's one of the most crucial parts I found, getting the nose in the right place. Can be pretty difficult. So I'm just going to draw a line across the front here, get my jacket back on for a sec. UK weather, jacket on, jacket off. Jacket on, jacket off. Hey Marshall, how's it going? Alright, just going to get a straight piece of something. Here we go. This is the line under the nose. And then we're going to come here as well where the eyes are, because we've got this kind of goes up here and then dips in there, so we know we've got to cut quite deep in here where the eye is. There we go. Hey, go back to sleep. I thought you were sleeping. That was only like half an hour ago. Is this a normal day for pollen? A normal Saturday? Slow wake up, have fight, drink coffee. Alright, chainsaw time. I'm going to cut along there and then cut under there, and then we're going to chisel everything. I'm going to be a bit careful. I'll probably cut a bit lower than the mark actually, because this is chainsaw, and this is chainsaw, and this is pine. So it might want to like kind of chip bits out of this because it's quite weak there. So we'll see. Yeah, it certainly makes your life better if you try not to get into online fights. And right, I'm going to spin this around a bit more actually, because it's a bit kind of in my face. There we go. Did I click record? I don't know. Oh, I did. Let me make sure I clicked it on my thing. I did. Alright. Okay. Here we go. Under the nose first. Of course, I'm going all the way across with that, but we only really need it like right here. So we could just do that. I could just cut down some bits on the side here and take those off. Probably be easier, wouldn't it? Should probably do that. Let me highlight some of that. Yeah, no, that's true. Yeah. I hate comments on anything now, but especially big accounts, because they're almost always riddled with bots of some description. Time to bash these out. Okay, Potter. Alright, Kiora, no worries. Thanks for coming. Oh wow, this phone's on 2%. This phone's battery is screwed. I'm going to have to get rid of this. Hey Orhan, how's it going? I'm just going to turn this phone off now because there's no point, it's on 2%. Just have to look at the main camera when I do stuff from now on. Alright, let me just stop recording for a second, I'll figure out a new position to jump into in a sec. Get you another battery. Yeah, I have. Oh, sorry for my phone. Yeah, it's an old phone, so I just use it for the chat when I'm doing a stream with my phone, with my mobile. Right, so we're going to chisel these bits down, and then we're going to chisel these bits up. Actually, probably down, I guess, just to try and get this sort of nose sticking out. I'm going to take this back a bit more actually. There you go. And we could chainsaw it off. You know, we could just come down this way, but honestly, it's more fun and it's cleaner, easier with a chisel, I think, anyway. Alright, let's come. I'm just going to bring my camera in the back here somewhere. Whoops. Whoops. So it's summertime now, isn't it? Alright. Yeah, I think so, Pollen. Well, not for Halloween, but I think eventually I will leave it outside somewhere. I don't know what for, just for the hell of it, to scare people off. Anyway, thanks for coming, Pollen. Hope you have fun doing your stuff today, and I'll catch you later. Right, I've got to check that I clicked record on everything. I think I did. Yeah. Yeah, I did. Alright. Alright. Let's do it. Let's move the camera around a bit so we can see this. Cheese. Oh, working on a moto scooter? That sounds interesting. Working on a moto scooter? What do you mean working on a moto scooter? I might have to look at this. Okay. All right. Okay, so what is this? Oh, I have Facebook stuff on my phone. Hang on, there we go. Oh, we're still green for connection. So sorry for my battery. All right, I'm getting all wood chipped all over the floor. Right. So we've got more to take away from there really, because I don't know if you can see, that's kind of angling inwards and it doesn't really need to be. Okay. It's like I can just bash the bottom off as well. See how that doesn't really come that far? We can just smash this bit off the bottom with the chisel. So let's do that, shall we? Get the camera somewhere for this as well. Alright, let's smash this bit off the bottom. No. There we go. Right. Let's get this in a different place. Just got to take off the rest of that bottom bit now. What I might do is maybe I'll do the chainsaw down there and go across it like I did before. Let's do that. Good. It's coming at a different angle now. Go over here maybe. Alright. Now it looks like a block with a bit sticking out of it. Or something. Get this off the screen. Alright. Alright, they're coming to the eyes now, I guess. So I'm going to draw a line across there again. I'm just going to try and make a little indent where the eyes are. I'm going for 1 hour and 12 minutes, okay. We're going to keep going. We are going to keep going. Alright. Okay. I need to be able to see what I'm doing, it's quite hard. It should look a bit more like a face by the time we got this. These eye bits, and you can kind of see now how it's sort of looking like a face, but that's not really. That's not really what you're sort of seeing now. Is not really the kind of face that we're making. So it's hard to explain. I don't really know how to explain it. And we can draw the nose on in a minute, which will be kind of like a triangle, and then take that off as well. Let me move this around. God, Jesus. God. As much as I can do, I think, without pulling all the stuff off, and I don't really want to do that. Alright. Just one last angle and then we'll figure out the nose. Or start to figure it out anyway, I'm not doing anything. Nothing's going to be clean looking today, but hopefully we can at least get a bit of a face up here. Okay. Pause for a second and evaluate what we're doing. Right. So we got to like cut some bits off there and there. And then the nose. Let's see where we are with the nose here. Oh, I can see it's got to go higher in there. Let's see how wide it is on this one. Alright, okay. And how high maybe is probably where the bridge is, right? Oh, I know where it is because that's where the indent goes in. Yeah, okay. I might just chisel this bit. Just going to get a quick drink and I'll come back. Alright. To put this somewhere where wood chips aren't going to fly into it, I suppose. Okay. Start drawing the nose on there. I'm going to grab a different chisel, I think. Let's do that first. I've got a different chisel now. Slightly smaller, still pretty big, but it should help us get a couple of curves in there. Use it for the sides of the nose. Come up here like this on the sides of the nose, probably. Should help us figure that out a bit. Piece of wood as a template here to get the right width. There we go. A bit closer. Closer. You can see from the side I'm quite far off there. I think it's because the nose didn't quite reach the front of the wood and we're measuring like from the front, so we probably have to take a little bit of that off. See how it goes. Okay. Right, let's do a bit of cleaning up and stuff. Maybe I'll bring you guys closer for this. Come a little bit closer. Looks like a eagle or something at the moment. It does not look like a person's face. Or an owl, probably. Alright, I'm not going to record for a second because I just want to clean up all the stuff surrounding it to try and get it the right level and everything, because if I turn it this way a bit you'll see what I mean. See how, look, you can still see part of the nose there, so really we need to take away a fairly big chunk here, especially since this bit is curving around, so this like whole corner here isn't even really here, but for the moment, I'll leave it there, just so I can see the measurement for the mouth and stuff for a bit. And that's what we'll do next. I'll clean the cheek up, then we'll come to the mouth and the chin, so we get that kind of nice little sort of zigzag thing under here. Then I can start taking away the sides and it'll start looking a lot more like a face then. It's basically the planes with the face pretty much, so that's what we're just figuring out. There's a massive knot right there, so that's going to be fun. Cut away. But yeah, once I've got this bit straightened out, I should be able to freestyle it a little bit with the chainsaw around the outer edges. The sunlight is getting in the camera, is it? It is a little bit. Let's come around here a bit. There you go, I think that'll be a bit better. This can make or break a face quite often if you get the lips and stuff in the wrong place, or like it will still look like a face, but if you're trying to make it look realistic, that sort of stuff matters, you know, proportions, where things are in relation to other things and stuff like that. That's why I find templates really handy. Also, I think there's something to be said for just, you know, just trying to just make a face without thinking too much sometimes. It's hard to not think too much though. Alright, let's go a bit more from here. Oh man, I broke my chisel a bit. Didn't even notice. It definitely was not like that before. Interesting, okay. By interesting, I mean annoying. I might have to put a new handle on it. Ouch. Okay. I'm just standing back a bit to look at it. I'm going to chainsaw the lips and that in there now, I think. Let's draw the lines across the front like we did last time. How long have we been streaming for? Hour 35, okay. Let's get this. Because this bit's quite crucial. So I'm marking the deep parts. Parts where I've got to go in like this with a chisel. I'm just going to do it in this middle part, really. I have got to take this down, haven't I? This is too far. This is too far out, so I'm going to take this down as well. Let's do that now before I continue. It's just hard to get to because of the nose, because obviously I was chiseling like this, but with these bits, you know, hard to get to. So. There we go. This chainsaw under there and chip that bit out as well. Alright. He's going to have a bit of a beard as well, so I guess we've got to kind of take that into... Well, I think I did take that into account when I did the template, didn't I? Yeah, I did, okay. So, I've got to think about that while I'm carving it. I just want to make this as straight as possible so I know where I'm going to do these lines for the mouth. So this one is the inside of the mouth, and then the bottom one is going to be where the chin starts to stick out, or under the lips, I guess. And we got quite a bit to take off the bottom of this nose as well, but I did it with a chisel. I might do that now, actually, or at least some of it. So far I'm surprised how well this is carving, because it's just construction pine, so I'm going across the end grain there, and whilst there are some voids and stuff, it's not like breaking apart too much, so that's pretty good. Okay. Alright. Actually, I don't know if it's a good idea to use the chainsaw on that bit. I think I'm going to use a chisel. Yeah, I think it's not deep enough to use the chainsaw on, so we'll use a chisel, I think. You can see it sticking out really far as well, which is no good. So I might take that back a bit. I know we just did all that stuff on it, but the more it sticks out, the more we're going to have to take off when we're doing delicate stuff, which is quite annoying. So let's try and do this a bit more. So I could just keep using this to see how we got loads of stuff to take off. So particularly on this side, it looks like that this thing is quite close to the template. Alright, we'll do a bit more. Alright, okay. Let's try again. That's the mouth. And that's under the lips. I'm probably killing this Sharpie right now. And then top of the lip. About there, so about there. Would that be fair? Let's have a look. Right, it's higher. This one right here. Because the nose is not in the right place yet. Okay. That's alright. Right, I'm going to get a flat chisel now so we can do the lips. Right, it's lips time. Which means we're going to start recording again. dokie. Alright, so this bit's got to be deep, it's got to go down into that bit. Come a bit closer. So it's like a very serious rock head guy at the moment. Alright, so you might be able to see it now. There's the mouth. This is going to be the chin. So we've got to go deeper. Well, there's the chin there, but that's the lip. So this is the bit under the chin. It's kind of hard to see, I guess, but... The more I do this, though, the easier it should be to see it. And these are really still just guidelines because this mouth has to curve, like, you know, the front of the mouth is the bit that faces the furthest out of the wood is here somewhere in the middle, and the rest curves backwards. If you like feel your own lips and push backwards, you can see like from that, you know, you see your lips curve backwards. So there's actually quite a lot of curve here to add on still. All right. This has to go back as well, doesn't it? This is too far forwards. Yeah. Alright, let's pause the camera for a bit while I mess around with this. Hey Chris, how's it going? It's a mixture. Hey, I can't read your name because I think it's Russian. Oh, okay. Sorry, I think my connection went off and came on again though. Yeah, Chris, it's a mixture. I'm doing both. I'm gonna be back on the chainsaw in a minute once I've cleaned up the lips a little bit. And hello, person with name that I don't know how to say. How's it going? Let me just make sure this is connected to the right internet. Oh, it is. It is. All right. I don't know why it disconnected then. Anyway. Yeah. I've been doing both. So I'm just trying to get the kind of lips and the chin in the right place, and then we're gonna start chainsawing down the sides here. Oh, and I'll probably chainsaw the nose a bit. Sorry, chisel the nose a bit as well. Then we can start doing some shaping. I can't really do this delicate stuff with the chainsaw. If it was a bigger piece of wood, then maybe, but not as it is. Alright, that's in there, that's coming out, and then it's back down again. So okay. Now we can start doing a bit. Oh no, let's take this nose away first. And do a bit to the nose. Just going to put a ball on the front where I roughly want the point to come to. And then we'll take away. We've got more to take away underneath as well, but let's just concentrate on the bulk of the nose for the moment. And then we can get on with some chainsawing. Chainsaw down the sides to try and get the planes of the head in there a little bit more. The planes of the face, whatever. Because right now I realise that like it sort of looks like this is the eye, but the eye is actually sort of more in here somewhere. So there's quite a lot to take off the edge there, to be honest. Okay. Alright. Now, I'll put a little mark where I want the top part of the nose. I don't know what you call that bit, where it kind of starts connecting to the brow. Sort of where the eyes are, a little bit above the eyes in this case. just come in a bit with this nose, and then we'll start chainsawing. Okay, that's much better. Alright. Now, I think we're just going to improvise for the moment. How long have we been on for? Probably a couple of, just over 2 hours. Okay, so we're just going to do a little bit more. I'm going to start chainsawing a bit. And then we'll finish there, but let's try and get a good shape for the front of this face. Chainsaw for a bit. Just going to move you guys a little bit. There we go. Right, here we go. There's this cool little oil pump thing. You can squirt oil onto the... See it squirting oil onto the chain there? It's pretty cool. Right, anyway. Am I running out? I am running out. Need another battery. so much easier with the chisel. Just going to do it with the chisel. The cross cuts are great with the chainsaw, but the going like rip cuts, not as good. All right. Just going to bring my camera around the side. Okay. Alright. Back my camera away for a bit and we can just do a bit of finishing off. Spin this towards you guys a bit. It's getting stuck on the screws, I think. Alright. That's pretty good. Okay, so means next time well, what I'll probably do is I'll do a bit off stream. I'll probably shake the head a little bit more off stream, and then we can do a bit more finessing on the next one maybe. Like the front of this head right here just needs some serious adjustment. I have got like an angle grinder attachment I can use as well, but it's quite annoying to use, so I don't know if I will, but we'll see. Right. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Let's give it a final look before we disappear. Ow, my finger. There you go. So you can see it's not sticking out as far as it should be, the nose, I don't think. We've got quite a lot of cheek material and stuff to take away. And probably the brow has to go back quite a lot. But it's getting there. What we'll do next time is I'll probably get this all done around the back and then slice like this down here so that it curves over there as well. So if we hold this up, ouch, if we hold that up, you can see it's kind of, there's quite a lot to take off the top and the bottom edges, and all that stuff will help us to figure out the face. Alright, anyway, thanks for coming, guys. This is probably going to be my next YouTube video, so it might be out in a few weeks or a couple of weeks. Thanks for coming and have a good weekend. I'll catch you later.